All right, man. It is official, man. Carson Beck is officially a Miami Hurricane. As you guys all know, I am a big Hurricanes fan. I am not a fan of this. I don't think we are going to have a great season next year. I know they're going to come for me in the comments. It's no disrespect to Carson Beck. You know what I'm saying? I just think he has to have a lot around him in order to be successful. And obviously, as we continue to build our team, new defensive coordinator, got to see how the defense is going to look this year. In the ACC, if we can be better. I just don't think, I know some people was like, well, he'll do the same thing that Cam Ward did. I think that's two different scenarios. I think the arm talent of Cam Ward is second to none. And when you look at Carson Beck and the trajectory of his career, it's been a pretty decent career. And I know some people says, well, go back and look at 2023 when he was one of the top guys and really seen as a top 5 pick in the NFL draft. I don't disagree with y'all. Y'all is 100% right. But look back at this year. Now, some of this was his fault. Some of it was not his fault. He does deserve definitely some blame in this as far as the season this year. But his receivers didn't do him any favors with all those drops and everything. But some of the stuff, too, it wasn't like all of them carried him off their hands and went into interceptions. Some of it, he was not reading the field well. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff matters, man. So I get it if you're Miami. He's obviously one of the top transfer portal quarterbacks. You want to shore that up. Obviously, you got a great class coming in 2025. You got Luke Nickel coming in as well. But I just think this is not going to be a season you see that they have that same success, right? 10-win season this past year, getting close but not quite making the college football playoff, getting to a New Year's Six bowl. I don't see it. And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to surround him with the talent, right? And I go back to that point I said with Georgia when they had good teams, like Brock Bowers was in there, Lad McConkey, he did well. I don't know if we have everything we need to equip him in order to be successful this upcoming season. And when I say that, I don't know if Carson Beck is a quarterback that can make up for the deficiencies of your team. You know what I'm saying? Now, Cam Ward did the best he could. You know what I'm saying? There was clear deficiencies on our team. Our offense was great, right? Had Damian Martinez, who's off to the draft now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Xavier Restrepo, one of the best receivers in Miami history. You know what I'm saying? So they did surround him with talent as well, but defensively, there was a lot of deficiencies, and we struggled. So I don't know if Carson Beck is that kind of guy that can overcome those struggles and lead your team to higher heights, kind of similar to what Miami did. Now, I know a lot of you can say, well, they didn't make the college football playoff. I don't disagree with y'all. But when you look at the amount of points they put together, the historic season that Cam Ward had, being a Heisman candidate, being one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, you know what I'm saying? He did all that, and they had a successful season. I'm not a big fan of the move. I definitely give it like a B minus, C plus. I think you could have went elsewhere. But nonetheless, I get it for him. He wants to develop. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I don't want to come for Carson Beck, at all. I just, as a fan, I'm not the biggest fan of this move. I felt like we could have hit maybe another quarterback to bring in potentially or used our class of 2025 as well at the position, man. But y'all comment below, Hurricanes fans. What's y'all thoughts of him coming to Miami? First reported, obviously, by Pete Nakos and everything. And obviously, Pete Thamel had this reported yesterday, and obviously had a no contact tag, so we already knew what was going to happen. And as this camp said, they're trying to be strategic more than anything. But as a Hurricanes fan, not the biggest fan of this move.